Hello again, everybody. I'm Heather. I'm from Sister Wigs, and have I got nudes for you. If you are cringing, then you get the point. I tell jokes, and I think approximately none of them are good. It's kind of what I'm known for, is just being a big dork and being really super enthusiastic about hair and makeup-y stuff. So in this video, I'm not going to go to great lengths to describe the premise. If you need a refresher, I highly recommend watching any of the 2 installments, preferably both, that I've already come up with, because I do explain that in kind of excruciating detail. But the truncated version is that I've got a lot of eyeshadow palettes, hopefully scrolling over here somewhere, that I have been accumulating for a few years now, and all their names are in this bag, like on yellow paper, nothing fancy. And I'm just going to pull one out of here at random. And I'm also going to test this. There are 2 main tests of any eyeshadow palette that I do in this series. The first test is this subtle enough that someone as pale as I am can wear this to work? The other thing is that it has to go with literally everything. So today I am going to be pairing it with 3 different wigs. I'm going to be pairing it with High Octane by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Biscuit, which I believe is a very beautiful balanced color. It has both really ashy and really warm tones blended throughout. So I think that it'll be a really nice neutral color to wear. If anything, it's slightly cool. And then for warm wigs, they're all long this time around. This is gonna be Sugar Rush by BelleTress in the color Caramel Almond, which is a beautiful kind of ombre color. It's a little bit on the dramatic side, but you can see it's definitely warm. So this is going to be the warm color that I pair it with. And then the last one, which is the real test, is going to be incredibly cool. This is the Rachel by Jon Renau, and it's blue. The color is Glacier. So it's going to be a real test of whatever this eyeshadow palette is. All right, now it's time to pick the palette. Looks like today we're doing Wayne Goss's Imperial Topaz, and because there's a little asterisk here, I have not swatched this yet, so it's going to be a first impressions video as well. I don't know about you, but I happen to find this palette, based on its online images, a little bit intimidating. The colors look really dark and really, really warm. So we'll see how it goes. You'll see what I mean in a moment. I want to show you the external packaging first. It's very reflective. It's almost like a mirror. You can see like all of my lights. But I want to show you that it's actually very similar packaging to what you'll get with Lancome and with Dior Backstage. It's just, you can see the dimensions are substantially different here with the Wayne Goss palette. It is a larger palette. It's only a 6 pan, whereas for example, this Dior Backstage is 9 pans, but I would imagine, I mean, it feels pretty hefty. I haven't taken this out of this package, by the way. It feels pretty hefty, so I would imagine he's probably giving you a fair amount of product here. Shiny. Oh no. I have acrylic nails and, okay, I got it. Here is the palette. See what I mean? It's pretty warm looking. I would imagine this is probably a liner, right? And this is probably a primer up here. But his products tend to be very solid. I've got almost all of his eyeshadow brushes, and that's what I'll probably be using for all of this today. Just let's make it Wayne Goss themey, why not? According to Beautylish, which is where I bought this, the Wayne Goss luxury eye palette is 55 bucks. And it is described as an essential eyeshadow palette with 6 shades in matte, satin, and shimmer finishes. And it's pretty easy to tell just by looking at the pans which are which, because I'm gonna say satin, 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 shimmer, matte, matte. So matte, matte. Basically the shimmery one is here. These are mattes and the rest are satins. And I mean, you might be like, what makes them satin? Well, they're a little bit shimmery, but they don't necessarily have like a glittery finish, you know? It's just very, very fine, tiny, itsy bitsy mica specks are put into an eyeshadow like that to give it a slight sheen you know, kind of like what's going on with my highlighter here, as opposed to actual glitter bomb. Meet the new staple in your eye makeup wardrobe. The luxury eye palette from Wayne Goss features 6 essential, as in I have to have that to live, we'll see, eyeshadows in matte, satin, and shimmer finishes you'll reach for every day. We'll see. Infused with smooth blend emollients and micronized pigments. Wayne's custom eyeshadow formula blends with the lightest touch, no special techniques needed. So let's look at shade number 1. It's a light champagne with a satin finish. Ooh, it feels nice to the touch, but a little bit can go a long way when you're pale, so we'll see how it goes. Shade number 2, which is right here, which is a soft bronze with a satin finish. These feel very nice to the touch. Usually I'm scared of really opaque matte black eyeshadows. Shade 4 is a copper rose with a satin finish. So it is this one down here. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Let's see. I'm gonna go a little bit more inward since my arm doesn't want to twist today. Ooh, it's almost orangey though. It's almost like a coral color on my arm. So very warm. And then down here, ooh, that felt like butter. Very minimal pressure, and it picked, my fingers just covered in it. Warm brown with a matte finish. Okay, that one doesn't apply as well as the black one does. I'll go in a second time. Wow, it's like as soon as it hit my arm, it wanted to stop spreading around. And then the last one is a sparkling champagne with a shimmer finish. Ooh, that feels gritty. So that's very, very glittery. Glitter bomb. I love this shimmery shade. I do think that you get big pans. Even though this is only a 6 pan, you're getting a lot of product in here. So for 55 bucks, I think that this is probably pretty reasonably priced. I mean, it's definitely luxury packaging. Like I said, the packaging is very consistent with like Dior and Lancome. So definitely the packaging is primo. Oh, I gotta wipe this because it's all makeup-y now. But I mean, the finish and the sturdiness of this packaging is fantastic. Here's what the back looks like. The problem is though, you can see it gets smudgy quickly. That's what happens when you have this kind of black finish. So it's really sharp looking at first. It's mirrored on the inside, and then the mirror itself has a beautiful luxury bevel on that. It's a little hard to open with acrylic nails.
I don't cross my T's. I don't dot my I's. I won't say pretty please, or speaking little white lies. I've got a rebel soul. 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 Oh, just get down with it, down with it, down with it. Just get down.
So this is the finished look. And you can see that I used the darkest colors, the lightest colors. I used that really pretty kind of rosewoody color. And I also used the sparkle. I didn't put on any additional eyeliner. This is literally just the shadow liner that comes in here, the really nice dark matte black color. This is not an easy palette to open. I may have mentioned that. Oh goodness. So here is the finished look, though I don't like how the texture from my zit is poking through. So I'm gonna take this number 5 brush into some of this Your Skin But Better C++ Airbrush Perfecting Powder. I don't wanna use a ton of this stuff, but I do wanna mattify this just a little bit more. So that way that texture kind of fades away. I mean, it's just a bad place for a zit. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. But that's part of makeup, right? Is covering up zits. So as you can tell, yes, some of these colors are incredibly dark. I mean, I used the black directly in my crease, but I used all Wayne Goss brushes. And in this case, that number 3 brush really came in handy because it's got a point to it, right? This is a great crease brush. And what I did was I put a little bit of the black on that edge, and on the very tip, I stuck it above my crease. Okay, so you can see when my eyes relaxed that the hood is here, right? And it kind of covers up my crease. So when I relaxed my eye, I looked at where the bone was, because there's a little bit of a natural recess, and it's above where my hooding is. So all that extra skin is actually down here. And by angling it up and getting that point with that dramatic dark color in there, right here, where that natural like recess in my bone structure is, helped me bring out the crease and create the illusion of more space down here on this lower lid. Now I'm a little bit more fortunate than some folks who have hooded lids because, you know, mine are only partially hooded and I have very big round eyes, so I have a lot of space to play with between my lash line and my brow. But that hood is still a consideration. And I started to think while I was playing with this that, you know, Wayne Goss has hooded eyes. One of the things that, you know, he always kind of like emphasizes in the videos about hooded eyes is maintaining that space, right? The illusion of space. So what you want to kind of avoid is, you know, for instance, filling in your crease all the way down to the lash line. You don't want to do that. You don't want to close in your eyes if you have hooded eyes. So I basically tried to do a hooded eye routine. When I relax my eye, you can really see exactly how dark that is, that new shadow that I created up there. You can see the placement's still pretty natural. Now I'm raising my eyebrows so you can really see it, and I'm relaxing my eyes and looking down. But you can really tell that I went in with that dark color. I just did it in a really thoughtful location where there was a natural recess in my eyelid that could kind of make that illusion really work. And this is a good black color. This black color, as I was using it as a liner, I realized that it had a really gorgeous tone to it. It is perfect for getting that really beautiful hooded eye crease, like I just mentioned. Because I mean, I look like I have a lot more space here. Like virtually no kickback. The dust was there. It was most prominent on most of the lighter colors, like that champagne color. But I didn't have much of an issue at all with fallout. It all seemed to blend really well. Solid, just solid. All right, I will say that my one beef with this palette, and I basically just took a huge chunk out of one of the pans, is it's really hard to open if you have acrylic nails. And I had to have my husband help me open it, and I just, like I said, kind of damaged it a little bit trying to get it open, man. But this black color has a beautiful tone to it that looks like a really nice shadow. This is really beautiful and light diffusing. This is glittery, and you know, it's definitely glittery, but it's not overwhelming. This is still work appropriate. So even though the effect is dramatic, right, and especially if I relax my eye and you see exactly what I did with that crease makeup, it looks dramatic. But when I get the hair on, I think you're gonna see that this is still really work appropriate. Maybe not all the hair selections will be work appropriate, but the makeup won't be the issue. So let me go ahead and pair it with some wigs. So this first wig is a high octane, a purchased sample, by the way, from Raquel Welch. And this is in the color RL 1923SS Shaded Biscuit. I sell this in my I sell this one in my wig store, by the way. So if you visit Sister Wigs, you'll find it there. Does this makeup, I'll scoot back a little. Does this makeup and hair go well together? Oh, fudge, yeah. It would have to be peanut butter fudge because that is the best of the fudges. Though the white chocolate fudge with the nuts in it is pretty good too. Pina colada is pretty good. Actually, I just like fudge. I should just stop running. But yeah, I think this goes magnificently. I think that this color palette, particularly if you're not scared of that black color that comes with this Imperial Topaz palette is phenomenal for creases. It's beautiful, and it applied and blended beautifully. It didn't just smudge everywhere. And because that's so cool, like a natural shadow would be, it's shockingly neutral looking, yet it still has that kind of sun-kissed, I mean, I almost look like, you know, a California girl. Okay, so moving on. And here's Sugar Rush by BelleTress in Caramel Almond, which is darker, definitely, and quite a bit warmer, particularly here at the bottoms. Does this eyeshadow work well with this hair color? I think it totally does. I think it works really, really well with this. I think that this color though and Shaded Biscuit are kind of a cakewalk for this palette because the colors from the Imperial Topaz look an awful lot like the colors in this wig. I mean, the Shaded Biscuit was probably a little bit more of a stretch. That color is popular because it literally goes with everything. So I would be shocked if it didn't go with this eyeshadow palette. But the third one that I'm gonna try on for you is substantially out there in left field. So even if this eye makeup is work appropriate, this wig may or may not be. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on this Rachel and Glacier, and then we'll see the real test of this eyeshadow. I had to take off my Frankenstein shirt because that olive green does not go with everything, and it definitely was clashing pretty hardcore with this. I'm wearing this tank top underneath that shirt, and it's slightly sheer, but I'm still wearing more than a bikini model, so whatever. This is about the eyeshadow. Does the eyeshadow clash? This really, really cool, I mean, it's literally blue. So does this really cool color clash with this eyeshadow? Even though this eyeshadow's like really warm. Because brown and blue are like a classic combo. So while I was a skeptic about this eyeshadow palette at first, because the colors are so warm and they're pretty dramatic, I think as long as you apply them thoughtfully and know what you're trying to accomplish before the brush hits your skin, I think you're gonna be in great shape. I would not necessarily use this palette if your intention is to go with a mono color and just do one color all over your lower lid. The colors are just a bit too dramatic for that. But I think that if you apply them thoughtfully, this is a great palette for hooded eyes, which is not shocking given that Wayne Goss has incredibly hooded eyes and they're lovely. But he would know that these colors, because of how deep the contrast is, that you could accomplish this kind of effect. And I think it really is very fresh looking. And yes, it's warm, but I think that it's very flattering. And it literally goes with all of these hair colors. I'm pretty shook. So, all right, thumbs up Wayne Goss. This is great. You won me over. I should have known better. I love your brushes, and using your brushes with this eye makeup felt pretty awesome. So I approve of this message. I don't sell this palette or anything like that, but if you buy this stuff, try to tell the folks wherever you bought it that you heard about it from me, and who knows, maybe someday they'll stick me on a PR list. I mean, I'm not on a PR list for most of my hair suppliers either, so, you know, why not? Might as well dip my toes into both of those waters. So, I'm Heather, I'm from sisterwigs.com. I've got a bit of a latent goth streak, if you couldn't tell. It's almost Halloween, so I'm stocking up on clothing. Yay! This is like the most wonderful time of the year for my wardrobe. If you like this and you stuck it out all the way through to hear about how this paired with the wigs, then you might want to check out what we sell. We come up with new stuff all the time, and I'm even making my own wigs now, which is pretty sweet. So I look forward to hearing from you. Leave me any comments, questions, or anything like that you have down below. And until next time, have a great night, everybody. And thank you to AKGG and all of my patrons on Patreon. I love you, and I am appreciative of you guys every day, because it's just nice to know that you guys have my back, and I want to make sure I acknowledge that at any possible opportunity. So thank you again for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.